This dog treat can change the world, but the owner's ready to give up.
Can't do it.
She's given me 90 days to see if I can save her business. We've done about $200,000.
That not unethical?
We've just got to fix this. This is Brooke. She's created one of the healthiest dog treats to ever have existed. But there's a problem. She's at a critical junction in her business.
Growing is a huge problem. I didn't know who to turn to.
So we're in South Sydney and I'm heading to the warehouse now. Fun fact, the founder that I'm meeting, Brooke, we actually met on Shark Tank where she picked me as an investor. Straight after the show, I gave her a buzz and she was just so overwhelmed. So I'm keen to figure out what's going on. How you doing?
Oh, a little bit overwhelmed and I'm so tired.
I can tell. Show me around.
Okay.
I've instructed Brooke to just do her regular day and I'm just going to observe from a distance. This place is absolutely huge. What room's this, Brooke?
Oh, this is where we keep all our stock.
After seeing Brooke on Shark Tank, I was so excited about the product, but I didn't realize how much the infrastructure needed to improve so that she could actually scale her business. Who packs the orders?
I'm a typical business owner. You've got to hustle and you've got to do it all yourself.
I knew Brooke was drowning in work, but I didn't realize just how much she was actually doing herself. What does your day look like?
First thing we do is start boiling the marrow. That's the first part of our day.
You start boiling the marrow?
I do start boiling the marrow.
You boil the marrow at like, what, 4 a.m?
Yeah.
You pack the orders?
Yes.
And then you answer customer service as well?
Yes. And then...
To have a business that's doing $1 million in revenue and the founder's still packing orders is ludicrous. I now know what we need to do. So how'd you come up with the brands?
2021, just literally trying to make some treats for my own dog. And I started to see what was happening to the marrow once I was doing it a certain way. And I thought, if I can do this, I've got something special. So one of our original markets that we went to, one of the other store holders came to me and they said, we're opening a shop. Would you wholesale your products to me? And I thought, maybe this was a good way to start getting it out of there.
When people start in business, they really want to be stocked in a big retailer, but there's actually a lot of negatives. The main thing being control. You just can't control how your customer is interacting with your product compared to going direct to consumer.
So I started looking at companies that would actually make it for me. And I looked at the back of this truck and I saw that it was a disability organisation. Anyway, I rang them straight away and from that point onwards, they started doing the process.
When you're first looking for a manufacturer, the main thing that people ask for is how cheap can you make the product? Brooke was asking another question because she wanted to help the community and do something right with disability workers. And why do you use marrow? What's so special about marrow?
There's so many treats on the market are full of fillers.
Can that hurt the dog?
It means the weight problem is the biggest problem. So they're not eating what's natural to them. So with our product, we don't add anything. So we've got no sugar, no salt, no preservatives. We're really proud of that.
It's no wonder Brooke is so passionate about the Marrowz dog treat. It's just so much healthier than the competition. It feels like you're trying to save dogs' lives with this, and you're also trying to improve the lives of people that might not be able to get work. It feels, quite personal to you, this business.
It is really personal to me. So the more I've gotten involved in disability work, the more I get to know the people, the more I get to know the story behind it, the more passionate I become about it.
Can we go meet them? Can we go see the
process? Yeah, for sure.
Process?
Let's go. So, Steve Gotti?
Yep.
I'd like to introduce you to Davie.
Hello, do you like Brooke? Because you like Brooke, right?
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
These are my boys. I love these boys. Without them, I could not have grown this company. That is the truth.
Seeing that there's all of these workers, knowing that Brooke is working 7 days a week adds a lot of pressure to our project. You guys are doing such a good job. We'll let you get it back to work.
Okay, thank you.
Cool. From the outside, it looks like Brooke's business is going incredibly well. There's some wholesale orders coming in, she's got a factory, but there's definitely problems that are causing Brooke stress, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. So this is a bit more chaotic in here, isn't it?
This is where a lot of my problems have started. Growing is a huge problem. People don't realise how hard it is to go from being a tiny little business to growing. There's no advice, there's no steps. I didn't know who to turn to.
How are you feeling?
Overwhelmed. I feel like I'm ready to give up.
People don't know that stress is actually really good for you. It helps you get up and get things done. But chronic stress, however, can cause huge health issues. Being constantly stressed is not good for Brooke. We need to get her a day off. And I've seen your website. I'm not sure if we can call it a website.
No.
But have you tried online at all?
Oh, I genuinely believe that's the way forward for the business.
Well, it's gonna be worth it because I'm gonna help. The way that I see it, we've got 3 steps.
Yeah.
The first is we've got to hire people because Brooke just has no time to fix her business herself. So we need other people to do it for her. There's a famous saying, people first, process, then systems, because the people create the process and systems for Brooke. Then secondly, we need to set up a 3PL. We can't have our chief executive officer, our founder, packing orders at 4 a.m. in the morning. It's just not going to work. We want her to focus on high leverage tasks. And then finally, we need to take control of who her customers actually are. Wholesale is good for big orders, but they can really reduce the amount of profit that Brooke is making. So we're gonna build a website and create some ads so she can go direct to the consumer so that you can own the brand yourself and own your destiny.
Yeah, that's important. Thank you.
So I'm definitely feeling the pressure on this one. The last thing I want to do is add more chaos to Brooke's life. So we're going to have to make this website look incredible, and we're just going to have to make sure that we drive reasonable sales to show Brooke that e-commerce is the future for her business. So next up, we're off to Brooke's warehouse to talk about hiring staff. So Brooke, believe it or not, your story isn't completely unique in that a lot of founders, when they first initially start the business, they're like, I'll just do this, or they have to do this because they can't afford to pay anyone.
Yeah.
Then they start taking on too much to the point where it starts to hurt the business, which I think you'd probably agree that's kind of where you're at.
100%. It starts to hold you back.
So there's difference between high leverage tasks and low leverage tasks. I think low leverage tasks are things that can be done on repeat by someone that doesn't have any experience or the special talents that you have. And then the high leverage tasks are the things that only the founder can do, the things that generate revenue. So packing orders, I'd probably say, is in the low leverage task. So we can, that's gonna be the first thing that we cut. So we'll probably just use a 3PL. A 3PL stands for a third party logistics, which means that Brooke can just make her product, send it to this warehouse, and they'll ship it to all of our customers. So once we have that in place, the next people that we need is the supporting staff. Typically, people in Brooke's position will hire their friends or their family. This is just a big no-no. What we really want to do is find someone that has walked the path already and just pay them to replicate what they've already done. So we just go onto LinkedIn and we look at all the people that have that past experience at similar companies that are probably a little bit further ahead from us, and we just reach out to those people.
And is that not unethical?
It's business. It's business.
Okay.
Poaching is the ultimate hack that amazing companies use.
I would never have gone that path because I would have thought it was not the right thing to do.
The reason why it's so important is because B players are always looking for jobs. A players are extremely happy where they are. You are unable to get the people that you really want because they're so compensated and so looked after, so we have to actually go hunting.
Okay.
When I started the Oodie, every single senior leader that I hired came in and replaced all of the work that I've already done because it was just essentially wrong. This is what we need to do for Brooke. So we've got 2 departments. We've got operations and we got marketing. I think operations, we probably need a full-time person that can handle your wholesale accounts because you're making good money there. So we just want to get someone full-time in that, that's experienced. And then for marketing, I've obviously got you covered. I'm bringing in some of my team. We'll get the website whipped up and we'll get the sales running.
I'm excited to see.
Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be great.
Brooke, it's Davie. How's it going?
Oh my God, have we had a week? We found that one batch, so about a month's worth of our shoes, had actually gone rotten because the drying conditions had been changed, and we've lost about 20,000 shoes.
Oh wow, what's that worth?
About $100,000.
Oh, having tens of thousands of shoes rotting when we have so many customers wanting our product, and the fact that I can sell so much more online is a big problem.
I'll go back to manufacturing a reasonable amount at my own premises to make sure that we can keep up to date with those orders and things like that. So I prefer to keep it going.
All right, I love it.
Thank you so much.
See ya, bye. Well, that's super disappointing. Like, I thought we had the 3PL set up, thought manufacturing was good. We hired the person to help with wholesale, which was taking a huge load off Brooke's plate, and it still went to shit. So I think Brooke's got this one. I think she's going to fix it all, and we can still fulfill to customers, which is a big step forward. We'll see how she goes. So nowadays, creating a website is incredibly simple for our brand, simply because we have Shopify. We're going to sign up to a new account. We're going to create a new theme. To make your website, there are a few key things that you're going to need before you should even get started. The first thing is really good imagery. We've got simple 3D renders for our product, but if you wanted to shoot this at home, you can get your iPhone and you can use an Amazon Lightbox. The second thing is we need a logo. Both those things might overwhelm you, but we've also got a free tool called Canva, which we can simply come into here, click create new design, and we can write up in logo. Click on logo and we'll get a bunch of example templates that we can actually set up our own logo. I got the Oodie team to help redesign this logo into this design, which is much, much cleaner. So we can just add that and we can make this simple collage in Canva with all of this product imagery. Now, the next thing is we want to understand the key unique selling propositions, what our product is actually trying to solve, and put that as high up on the page and as easy to consume as possible. So we want to make sure people barely have to look around the page to figure out that this is perfect for their pup. One thing that can be really helpful is adding this section with all the frequently asked questions. This is called an accordion. This is going to reduce the amount of customer service you have. And then finally, we want to make sure that we get as many reviews and social proof as possible to make sure that the customers trust our product. Now, if this stuff is all overwhelming you, I've got a completely free course called millionaires.com that you can go and use AI to set up your own store. So we're on the way to show Brooke her brand new website. It breaks my heart to see that some people don't even launch a business because this stage is so confronting. So I can't wait to show her. So this is the old website. It's a good first attempt. But we obviously needed to upgrade it so that you can start owning your brand. And this is the new website.
I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh.
Does this align with the vision of...
It looks professional. Like mine looked homemade. This looks professional.
The main things to note is these 3D renders. It really elevates it. So when we go to the next products, you can see the flavor, you can taste
it looks great.
And we've basically set it up so there's 3 and 5 packs, which is really important. You don't want to sell single chews because your average order value, the amount the average customer spends, will be too low to do paid advertising. Do you have any questions?
I don't. I think I have to take it all in. I think I have to drive it a little bit and then go through it. But I love the fact that it's all on one page. I would never have thought to do that.
Well, don't thank me yet. It's got to convert. I've got to actually drive sales to it. So let's launch some ads.
Let's do that.
So Brooke loves the website, but she's a little bit nervous. How are we going to drive traffic to it? This is such a common question. We're going to use the most powerful advertising tool that has ever existed, Facebook ads. It can be a bit overwhelming, but I've got a simple framework that I'm going to teach her. So Brooke, creating content is easy because we've got an iPhone nowadays and the quality is amazing, but creating content that actually converts is slightly harder. There's a very simple framework to actually get content to convert, and that's identifying an existing belief that people have about the industry that you're in, and then explaining why your product solved that. Then we basically tell them where to shop. So let's follow this framework. What's something that people believe about the pet food industry that isn't true?
I think the biggest belief is that the pet food industry is regulated the same as the normal human food industry. There's no regulations at all in the current pet industry, so anyone can make any pet product.
That's perfect because it'll be shocking to people and it'll also create a lot of engagement and comments, which will boost it in the algorithm. Yeah. How does your pet shoes solve that issue?
We've actually gone to the extra step of getting the laboratory to test our products, and they verify our claims that are on the packaging of our products.
And what is the end result for the pet or the customer because you've done that?
I think the customer can give the dog our chew with that confidence that what is written on the back of the packet is actually in the product.
And where do people buy it?
Marrowz.com.
Awesome. Now I want you to hold this iPhone and basically say that with the dog holding the product.
Okay, let's see how we go.
Perfect.
Are you ready, Sam? So, what people don't know about the pet industry.
There's nothing better than showing someone that doesn't understand content just how easy it is to create it. The crazy thing is, Brooke doesn't even need to get her face in these videos. She could just flip the camera the other way around. Perfect. That's your first piece of user-generated content. Now, me and my team are gonna make about 3 or 4 variations of that, and then we're gonna launch it on Facebook ads and make some sales.
Fabulous, let's go.
So now we've set up this website, the main thing that we need to do is drive traffic to it. So I'm gonna go to business.facebook.com and I'm gonna sign up to a new business manager using all of Brooke's details. Next, what we've got to do is we've got to set up a new campaign and we're just going to target all of Australia. And one of the most confronting things about Facebook is what objective are we targeting? We want to click this little button here so that we can actually target purchases. A lot of beginner marketers will instruct you to use Facebook likes or that you want to get website traffic. This just is not necessary. We want to drive sales for Brooke. Next, I'm going to grab this video ad that I set up with Brooke in the apartment and I'm going to upload it with a few other random ads that I've created using CapCut, which is a free tool. We're going to launch this at $20 a day and we're going to see what results we get. Every day, I'm just going to be checking this ad account and trying to spend as much money as possible to get her the best possible result. But here's the catch. I can't spend too much because suddenly she'll be spending too much on marketing and will become unprofitable. So we're looking for that sweet spot. Now there's a bunch of other advanced stuff that we need to do, such as email marketing, SMS marketing, but my gut feel is this is going to be enough to get some results. So this is one of your final Facebook ads.
That's awesome. Can't believe it.
So my hope for you is we can start ramping this up and generate enough sales that proves that e-commerce is worth it so you can own your brand again online. And yeah, you can maybe have a day off as well.
I hope so. Let's pray it works.
Yeah, don't thank me yet. Don't thank me yet.
Don't thank you yet. I have faith in you.
Thank you.
No, I really, honestly, genuinely, without the cameras, I really appreciate it. Like,
it's gonna be good.
I'm excited to see what's next.
Yeah.
I really am. Like, from the person that 2-3 weeks ago just wanted to shut the door.
Yeah, it's been tough for you.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I did. I genuinely wanted to just close the factory door when I had to move factories. I thought, I can't do it. And then one phone call, and then you're here to help me, and I've already got a website. It's the change of mental health, it's the change of mindset more than anything physical.
Yeah. Well, I'm super happy to help you. You're such a genuine person.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's launch this website.
Let's do it. Now the website and the ads are launched, all we can do is pray to Mark Zuckerberg. I've had businesses that have scaled instantly when launching ads, but I've had also businesses that have just flopped. How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
There's
still back in orders.
Can you believe it?
It's always fun seeing Brooke. She's got such a can-do attitude.
It's so nice having someone that you can reach out to give you that reassurance that you're not crazy.
Are you
that
glad
you're not
you applied
losing
to
your
Shark
mind.
Tank now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always said that what I wanted was someone to guide me and someone to help me on the front end and help me grow the business.
We knew that online was a great path for you. And yeah, I think we've done about $200,000 in sales. Well, $200,000 is a lot of money in such a small period of time. It means a big deal to Brooke.
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing.
Now she can have the confidence to hire lots of people and to expand online. But to be able to do 200,000 sales.
Can you believe it? From zero to $250,000 in such a short time.
One of the best things about these results is we only spent $2,500 on marketing, which means that a lot of this is profit that Brooke can reinvest, meaning she could have a $10 million business very, very soon.
When it looked like it may all come crashing down, you know, I was devastated and I was really, really worried that you would lose faith in me. And I remember you said to me, I won't lose faith in you. I haven't lost faith in you and I believe you can pick this back up. And we did it.
And you did.
Yeah, we did it.
I think manufacturing in-house was definitely the right move. And you've got Sarah now as well. You've got your first employee.
She has us doing really,
Great.
really well, so we're moving forward really strongly.
At the end of the day, I'm never going to give up on you because I love everything that you stand for, and you wanted to create something for your life. You pursued it, and I think that everyone watching this, including myself, respect you for that. And you know, and I'm not going anywhere, right? I'm always going to be here. So
Thank you so much. I appreciate all your help.
we'll chat soon.
All right, thanks so much.
See ya.
Have a good trip home.
One thing that was really hard to capture in this video is just how many problems Brooke actually had within her business and how upset and broken she actually was. I had numerous calls where she was calling me and she just wanted to give up. But with sales results like this and some great operational advice, I think we've left Brooke in a pretty good spot. Now it's up to her to either become an operator in her business or just stay an inventor. Time will tell.